along on Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Very happy you could join us here today. We're working on a Quilt of Valor, and this is actually one that I've kind of partially put together. Someone else did these big, beautiful blocks here, and then Judy McLeod, the lady who is my contact with the Dufferin County Peace Quilts of Valor, she gave me lots of this green fabric here to border them out and then just do something else with it. So I put a little black in between and a little sashing and did another border in the green, and I think it turned out really well. It's actually quite a beautiful quilt. The blocks are stunning, and it's such on little tiny scale. Like, it's just, you know, they're only, what, maybe 8 inches or something like that. They're very pretty. They're all unique. They got the similar fabrics of the burgundy and the green and the tans, the flowers, and so on and so forth. So what I've decided to do is I've stitched in the ditch all the way down around the blocks, and then I've set something inside the block itself. It's called Carmen's Rose, block 28. I liked it, and I thought it would fit it. And then I'm going to do like a little free motion or little freehand feather with a little swirl all the way around, and it kind of flows with the little motion of what's in this pattern. So I'm going to stitch around first, and this is actually a high loft. You wonder why it's so puffy. It's like a high loft batting. I thought just give it some extra texture. It really it does. It's very, very tactile, so why not, right? So I'm not using a ruler. I'm just kind of freehanding this, trying to stay in the green, okay? And I'm just kind of using my own fingers, oops, get a little fluff out of the way, as a guide to hold the fabric down, and looking ahead with my laser light. Like, I'm not looking where my needle is stitching. I'm looking at where I want it to go. I'm always looking ahead. It's actually a good philosophy for life. Always look ahead, never look behind. Positive all the way, okay? So, and then just kind of guide. Little baby steps, little baby chunks, whatever. Just stitch it all the way around. And then we're going to put that block pattern right in the center. And this was the last one. So there's 12 blocks. I tried to make them to 12.5. And then with the little 1.5 inch sashing all the way around, and then a good 6-inch border. Okay, so not too bad. Just stick right in the green. If you hit the black, don't panic. It's no big deal. Quilt police ain't going to come. Are not going to come. Sorry. All right, and then just back across the top. And do not stitch your fingers. And don't forget to move. Don't overstretch or overreach. You're not going to help your back at all. Putter along. Hopefully my fingers aren't in the way of seeing what I'm doing. And then you just come straight to the end a little, that's it. Okay, so tack that down, lock those stitches in, trim up all the threads. And now I'm just going to set that block pattern that I have right in the center here. It's just going to take me a moment to click out the boundaries. It's just like a couple little clicks, and then I'm going to plop the block in. So right up this corner, right up in that corner, this one right here, and I'm putting the laser right where the black and the green meet. Okay, so there's my points. I'm going to take my block, I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to plop it right in there. And if I need to tweak it a little sideways, left down, corner right down, whatever, that's the joy of the software. It helps you to take over little inconsistencies or differences in between the blocks and stuff like that. So 1 second, oops, just got the little corner in the smidge here. And then that's it, and it's going to quilt up. It's going to start in the center. Takes about 3 minutes, approximately. There we go. And because it was a little, some of these intersections here were a little busy, if Walt was kind of struggling because of the high loft, I was just kind of holding it down, like just kind of pressing it down a bit. There was actually, I only found it on one, and it was just lots of little pieces happened to meet up in the same section where it was trying to get there a couple of times. So it's a quick little block. I like the little swirl of it. So it's called Carmen's Rose Block 28. There's actually a Carmen's Rose, it's literally a rose, but it's got this little swirl on it on the outside sort of thing as accent to leaves and stuff. So, but I don't know, I didn't really want to put the rose on, so, but I like this block of it. So, and I thought it would go well with all the different blocks that they had going on the quilt, that the back was all similar block. I don't know, it made sense to me. I like doing Quilts of Valor because you kind of get to experiment a little bit, and you get to, you know, play around, and you know, there's another one that I have to do, not have to do, but I'm doing. It's a purple one. It's one of my very first female ones for Quilts of Valor, and I'm going to do it on point. I've got the blocks already that were given to me, but I've got the big chunk of purple fabric. And I'll put it on point. Maybe we'll do that as a weekend project, and then you can see how to put things on point with just a solid square fabric in between the decorative blocks, and go from there. And then it'll be a long arm Wednesday. I'll quilt it all up. Okay, it's almost there. Just a couple little loops to go. And that's what I did. I just made sure to come down right in that corner here with this pattern. It was that actually end point was actually stopping up here a little bit. So I made sure to just pull it down, and then looks beautiful. It's all consistent in all the blocks. And that's what you want, is to keep it as consistent as possible. And that's it. Just gonna lock those stitches. And I'm gonna take my little ruler plate off, and take the belts off, and just do a little feathery swirl thing going on. Okay, just give me a moment. Sorry about that. I had to load a bob and I forgot to load one already. I thought I did that. So anyways, we ran out, and we needed to finish off obviously this little Quilt of Valor. So what I decided to do was just kind of do like a little, I'm not gonna make the line, I'm gonna try and form the spine as I'm doing the swirls and the feather itself. So I'm going to try and go this way and around. Okay, and I just got to change it to regulated, and it's 12 inches or 12 stitches per inch, not 12 inches per stitch. That'd be weird. Okay, there we go, regulated. Okay. And then we're just gonna start. So you can either start off with a swirl, you can start off with a feather, whatever makes you feel good. And try to take up a good portion of the border, you know, because you want it to be, you know, seen. And it's got that lofty texture, so let's make it work for us, right? Let's give it lots of texture. It's very smooth, that's for sure. I thought maybe it might have been a little more resistant. It's nice big leaves or feathers, whatever you want to call it. And then just meet in the spine. And of course you can make those curls as much as big or as small as you like when you're coming in for your swirls. And then to just get around the corner, you can give yourself a nice swirl. And come back with a feather. And then more of an angled feather. And like another one of those. And then you're just puttering around the corner. You puttered, you're done, now you're on the straight. And I'm using celery glide thread. I'm actually gonna have to put in a thread order very soon. I used a lot with the charity ones for the Ronald McDonald House. I did 24 up for a couple of the London guilds to go to the International Center. 10 have already been delivered, and I've got 14 sitting right behind me on the ironing board, all bound and ready to rock. Very happy and proud they're all done. I just have them finishing touches to do on the one that we made here in the Mama Pop Quilt Shop to go, and then we'll be all set. I'll be there next week. Very excited, very, very excited. We also have behind me hanging up is the fishy quilt. Oh my gosh, that literally was so much fun. 27 different stitches, 27 fun different stitches, and we filmed them. It was just filmed on the little camera, not on the big camera, so you just see me stitching it up. I think we're gonna put some music to it. It should be ready shortly. Keep your eyes and ears out for it. It'll be a bonus video. Ooh. That was going a little too fast there. It's a hicker-upper. There we go. We'll stop there. You kind of get the point. I'm just going to putter my way with the little loops and a swirl, and off we go. And it'll be finished quite fast. It's actually a creamy colored backing. I just thought the celery would stand out on it too, and of course, you know, I like it to be a piece of art on the back side as well as the front, so double bonus, right? So thanks for watching, everybody, and like I said, you can check out other videos. We've got lots of videos out there. We have well over 100 and over 1,800 subscribers. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate that. Big hugs, and thanks for liking what we do here. And like I said, if you have any questions or suggestions, just leave it below, and thanks for liking and subscribing and upvoting. Thanks, everybody. Take care and have yourself a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.